Yo, what it do, YouTube? It is your boy, Big Mike, back at it again for another YouTube banger, for another YouTube movie, man. What's good with y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all living? Hope y'all doing good. I know it's been a minute since y'all seen me. Just happy to be back in front of the camera, man. I'm happy to be back in front of the crew. Welcome back. Welcome home. Settle in. Hope you got you some good eats. Hope you got you your water, yeah, man, but I just want to thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for just rocking with the crew today. Hope you're having a great, blessed day. But yeah, man. Well, it just feels good just to be back in front of the camera, just chilling. But for today's video today, we got another little Q&A. Y'all love the first one so much, so I had to run it back. I had to run it back again. So I thought it was fun. I had a lot of good questions. There was a lot of good feedback we was having in the comment section. Said to do it again. Here's the part two. It's the part two. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I asked all on social media for the questions today. Submitted questions on IG, Facebook, and Snapchat. But you in this video. You in the video. You made it. So yeah, man. But I'm not gonna hold y'all no much longer. Let's get into the video. Yes, sir. First question right here comes from Amber Riggy. Yeah, shout out to the homie Amber. Yeah. What advice would you tell freshman Mike? I feel like it's a really hard question because freshman Mike didn't know that COVID was gonna happen. I'd tell him that that vid was gonna hit. I'd tell him that. I'd tell him that for sure. But one of the main things I would tell freshman Mike, I just tell him to just stay patient and just fall in love with the process, bro. Because the process works. The process is long. It is boring. It is grindy, but it works. And just stay down, bro. Stay down, stay grounded, and your hard work is gonna pay off. I promise. Promise, your hard work is gonna pay off. We're gonna hop into the next question right here. DC2.Danny, he asks, do you think your role on the team has changed since your first year? If so, what has your role changed to? So one thing I can tell you, my role has for surely changed from my first year from now, because your first year, you don't really know a lot. You just really trying to go in, just trying to really just go in there and get your feet wet. Some people, some people are blessed to play their first year, but unfortunately I was not. So I actually redshirted, so I was just a little redshirt. I was just trying to find my way and just be grounded. So that was my really role in the first year, was just try to just figure it all out, because a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, get lost in that. Just that whole wave of trying to get balance to school and trying to balance football with class, and you still homesick. You're still an 18-year-old kid. You still miss home. You still miss your moms, especially mama's cooking. That was one thing for me that it was hard to get over. My mom was cooking. But what is my role now? I would feel like my role is more of one of those leadership roles. I pull guys to the side, try to just instill confidence in them when they're having a bad day at practice, or you just see someone in a funk. I'm just someone who go pick you up, bro. Because I know a lot of people are going through a lot of things. So I just try to be that big bro, that OG, because I've been here for so long. Like, I feel like I'm one of the OGs on the team. I'm someone who you can just come to the team and like if you had a problem on the team, or if you're just having a problem in life, you can just sit down and talk to me. Like, I feel like I'm one of those OGs now. So yeah. Trey Oos, he asks, advice for out-of-state incoming freshman football players. One thing that I can tell all my people who are moving out of state, if you're going to go play college ball, if you're going to go play football or go play any sport, regardless in the outside of your home state, one thing I want to tell you is it's okay to be homesick. It's for surely okay to be homesick, because home is all you know, but it's something that's really fun and really great when you get a change of scenery and get a change of point of view on life, because so many people just get stuck in the same place in their whole life, but which isn't really stuck, because some people are happy, but it's just a real blessing that you get to see change, and you get to just don't be afraid of change, should I say. Because being homesick, that's gonna happen, but just don't be afraid of, I should just go back because I'm not comfortable here. It's okay, bro. Adversity is a very good thing. It's something that really molds you to become a man, man, really, because your mama's not gonna be there for your whole life. Your daddy not gonna be there your whole life. Your granny, your auntie, your uncle, whoever you live with, they're not gonna be there your whole life, bro. So one thing that I can tell all my people who are going out of state, bro, you're gonna grow up real fast. But don't be afraid of it. Just lean into it. I promise. That adversity is gonna make you a great man. My next question, he comes from my man, money_M5. He asked me, what was the biggest change from high school to college? Sheesh. One of the biggest things and the biggest jump from high school to college is the speed of the game. And I can tell you that a lot. That was one thing I really struggled with, is how fast everything was moving and how hard people were thinking at the same time. Because in high school, only thing I knew in high school was, okay, there's this dude in front of me, I'm gonna block this dude in front of me. That was the only thing. I didn't care about footwork, I didn't care about my hands, I didn't care about which foot I stepped with, how I stepped. Like now in college, you have to think about all that. I didn't think about what play type it was. I just knew if it was run, I was gonna whoop the dude in front of me. I was gonna take him the other way. If it was pass, I knew he's not gonna touch my quarterback. But in college, everything happens for a reason. There's a rhyme and a reason to everything we do. And that's one thing, just the speed of the game. People are a lot faster. People are thinking a lot faster. So just be prepared for that speed. But it's gonna come, it just comes with a lot of reps. Once you get those reps under your belt, the game is gonna start slowing down. You're gonna be like, oh, like I was scared for nothing, man. Like but the key thing is those reps, because repetition. Yeah. And this one comes actually from my teammate right here, my boy. Shout out my boy Donovan Dalton. You know, my boy DD. Shout out to Saguaro down there, you know, in Arizona doing y'all thing. You know, he was a Saber cat. He's a Saber cat over there in Saguaro. So, you know, shout out to my boy DD. My boy DD, he asked, what year was the most fun overall on the island? Really, my favorite year on the island, this for surely had to be my freshman year. Because freshman year, I was actually staying in the dorms. I didn't have my apartment even yet. It was just so much fun living in the dorms. Everything was new to me. So it was like every time I went to the beach or every time I heard like the chickens clucking outside of the dorms, man, I'm trying to tell you, one thing in the dorms, in the UH dorms, they be having wild chickens running around, and I never seen that before. I was sitting over here, I'm like, boy, they got chickens out here. I was like, dang, bruh. But I thought that was the most fun year just because that was just really my introduction to college, man. In college, I can tell you, all my red shirts out there, all my red shirts, they know the red shirt year is probably the most fun year, because you know, you just out there, really, you're a real college kid that first year. You could just go out and have fun. All you gotta do is make sure you're on time and weights. That's it. Actually, the funny thing is, me and Donovan, we came in together. So yeah, that's my boy. Shout out my boy DD. You know, AZ connection. You know, it's always love. You know, we locked in. All right, the next question comes from my homegirl Sammy. Sammy, she asked me, Popeyes or Cane's? This is easily 100% easiest question on here. It is for sure the Popeyes. Anyone who likes Cane's, that's good too, but Popeyes, you know, is whole supreme. You know, Popeyes chicken sandwich is really undefeated. I promise, bruh. I'm gonna give y'all a trick right now. I'm gonna give y'all. This is the Big Mike. This is the Big Mike Popeye sandwich right here. The Big Mike you gotta get the regular. Don't get the spicy one. The spicy one is alright, but that won't hurt my stomach. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you gotta get you a regular Popeyes chicken sandwich. You feel me? Make sure you throw some honey on it. Ask for a packet of honey. You throw the honey on, and you just bite into it, and you throw the honey on every bite. Hey, it might sound crazy, but thank me later. Hey, thank me later, because that honey on the Popeyes chicken sandwich, the biscuits, the Popeyes biscuit, as long as you got some water, the Popeyes biscuits is fire. But if you ain't got no water, you ain't got no bev with you, it's gonna be a long day trying to chew through all them biscuits. I can tell you that. Your jaw gonna be tired. You're gonna be like, I'm tired of this Popeye biscuit. It just won't go down. But yeah, if you got you some water and you got you a Popeyes biscuit, Popeyes undefeated all day long. My boy DC2.Danny, he asked another question. It's a little two-parter though, so stay with me. Before college ball, did you feel like you had any flaws in your game? Or did college ball point out flaws in your game to you? Well, I would say I knew I had some flaws in my game because I was relatively new into playing football. Most people, if you didn't watch my How I Went D1 story, there's gonna be a card on the screen right now. Make sure you click that, watch that. But how I got to D1, because I never really played football. I played football my sophomore year, didn't play football my junior year, and played football my senior year. And I was blessed enough to get a college scholarship. But so I knew I was going to come into college. I was a little raw. You know, I had a lot of potential. I was rough around the edges, but the coaches here at UH took a chance on me. I feel like college didn't point out my flaws. It just kind of pointed out that I was still relatively young football player. I was a young knowledge. Like, I didn't know a lot about the game. I didn't know about A gap, B gap, C gap even. It was just, I was just really out there just playing football. But I feel like that was the main thing. College just really showed that I was really wet behind the ear. I was a young whippersnapper, as my coach used to call me. And then got a next question. Next question says, how do you motivate yourself? I feel like this is a really great question. And this is a question that I get a lot from people asking me, like, oh, like, how do you keep yourself motivated? How do you do this? Like, to be honest, it's really my family. It's really my mom. It's really my granny. It's just those are the people who keep me pushing, keep me grounded. Those are the people who just humble me every time I come back home. I only get a little short break to come back home, and that's why I don't like to record a lot of that, just because I feel like it's my really decompression time, just to sit back and just with the ones I love, to just sit back and just reevaluate the season and just get re-locked in. Like, it's just, for me, just getting a fresh batch of oil. It's like kind of like getting an oil change. Like, you know, when you get to go see your people, you get to go see your family. It's just really fun. It's really good because I love those people, man. Those people keep me. Those people are the people who are always in my corner, who always were in my corner. When people were telling me that I shouldn't even play football, like I should just stick to basketball, and some of those people were wrong. But my family always had my back, so I felt like I just stay motivated through my family. Stay motivated through God. God keeps me pushing every day, keeps me going every day. And I just want to prove to people who told me that, that I couldn't do it or I was wasting my time. I just want to prove to those people that I wasn't. And they were wrong at the end of the day. But mainly my motivation, my mom, God, and just all my loved ones. John Berman, he asked, do you have a girlfriend? And to that, I would say, no, sir. So all the ladies, you know, my DMs is open. For surely that, you know. But to be honest, right now, I'm not even really focused on girls, man. I'm just really focused on this upcoming season. But you know, the DMs is open. You know, if you want to shoot your shot, go ahead, shoot your shot. You know. Peter Sampad, he asked, how is the offense and defense looking compared to where you folks were last year? I'm looking forward to seeing some quick up-tempo offense this year. One thing I can tell you that the offense and defenses came leaps and bounds beyond last year, because last year this time we didn't even have a spring practice. Like, we didn't have, like, this is what a lot of people don't understand. We did not play football together until Fresno State, until it was time for fall camp. Like, and that's what's crazy to me about how fast last year came and last year was. But that COVID year was kind of really different. It was different for a lot of teams because a lot of teams didn't even have that spring practice. But especially for us in Hawaii, I feel like we didn't have that spring practice to really gel and mesh together. Like right now, like we didn't even have no PRPs. We did nothing like that last year. We barely had even summer workouts. So I feel like we're leaps and bounds beyond last year. It's like the camaraderie in the team. It's just a whole new wave this year. It's gonna be really fun to see. And the offense, best believe we're gonna be over there running and gunning this year. So yeah, yes sir. And I'm gonna tell y'all some key players to watch out for. You know, make sure you watch out for that boy Chevin Cordero, number 12, and he coming. And you already know we got Calvin Turner back. So, get ready for that boy. You know, on the defensive side, make sure that you look for number 92, my boy DeJuan Matthews. He gonna be causing havoc over there on the D line. He gonna be getting to the quarterback. He gonna be doing his thing. We had a monster at linebacker. We got that boy Panay Pavihi, Darius Mulisau, and Jeremiah Pritchard. Whew, I feel bad for opposing running backs. they gonna come back on the plane like, oof, my shoulder, my back, boy, because they gonna be coming this year. We got a lot of big hitters. We got a lot of people gonna fit them gaps. My boy Cody Yoshinwara, he asked, thank you for your vids. Which opponent are you looking forward to playing this year the most? Any talks about possibly bringing the Haka back? To be honest, I'm really ready. I'm really looking forward to all of them on the season. I'm looking for all 13. Anybody who's on the list, they can get it. Anybody can get it. Simple as that. But if I had to say I had one really circled on my calendar, it would probably be August 28th. First game of the season. UCLA and the Rose Bowl. And for surely, I would say Boise State. Because Boise State, I feel like we let them off the hook last year. I feel like we really let them off the hook, and I feel like they know it. So I feel like that's gonna be a very good fun one. I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be a good game. Deborah Matthews, she asks, what do you believe to be one of your weaknesses, and what are you doing to improve it? Do you have any hobbies and interests outside of sports? One of the things that I'm doing to improve on my weaknesses, I feel like I'm been more just in the lab. To be honest, if anything, I just felt like this year was just with having more time, having a spring ball, having a chance to actually sit back and relax and watch a little more film on myself. I feel like that's one of the things that I've been doing to improve myself. In past pro wise, I've been just looking at my hands. I've been looking at how I punch, how like just little small minute details, just like that. Just getting back and just really watching film on myself and seeing myself in practices, watching back some of the old games and seeing how far I really come. And I feel like those are some of the things that have been really good for me. And last part, do I have any hobbies outside of sports? One of the things is YouTube. Right now, make sure you click subscribe. But to be honest, one of the things I really like to do outside of YouTube, even outside of sports, I just like to I like to read a lot. People might not look at me and be like, oh, you like to read? Yeah, I really love reading. I love just giving me a nice book, sit back on the beach, really just sit back on a nice windy day, go to the beach, give me a good book, just sit back and relax. Best thing you can ask for. Amber Riggy, she doubled up. She asked 2 questions today. She dropped another question. She asked, what is the best piece of advice you have ever received? I feel like one of the best pieces of advice I've ever received is from one of my older teammates, one of the OGs on the football team. It's probably Dejan Allen. He told me right when I was a real young freshman, he just told me, I was upset and I was frustrated. I was getting redshirted. But he told me to take it personal. Take that personal but don't take it personal against anybody else. Just take it personal with yourself. That's the only person you could be mad at. He always told me it was me versus me. He told me it was a one-on-one battle, and you just gotta win that one-on-one battle. And then when you win that one-on-one battle, the sky's the limit for you. And, I thank Dejan. Thank you, big bro. If you're watching this, big ups to you. Love you, boy. I hope you're doing your thing, bro. What is the scariest thing to happen to you in Hawaii? Oh my goodness, by far. All right, let me know if y'all want. I might do a whole story time on this one, actually. I think I'm actually save it and write that down, bro. Because the scariest thing that ever happened to me, I might leave y'all on a cliffhanger, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, because the craziest thing that ever happened to me, yeah, man. Y'all gonna have to just wait. Y'all just gonna have to wait for story time, bro, because this story is really crazy, and I'm pretty sure my people from Hawaii, they know what I'm talking about. But hey, man, just know that I almost died. Boy, the kid almost. I'm talking about everybody almost died though. But I think I'm gonna leave y'all on that cliffhanger. I'm gonna drop that story time probably right after it's gonna be the next video, so I'm not gonna let y'all wait too long. But I'm for surely gonna have to do a whole separate video on that one, because that video, that is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna just wait for the story time. I'm trying to tell you, it's not gonna be that long. I'm about to record a story time right after this video, so don't even trip. Yeah, man, those are all the questions we got for today. Thank y'all so much for rocking with the kid, bro. Thank y'all for rocking it all the way to the end of this video, man. I really appreciate you. Big ups to you, man. Big ups to you right there. You in the mirror. Hey, yeah, you looking at the phone. Yeah, I see you. Good job. Thank you. And make sure you click subscribe. And leave a like too. And tell a friend while you at it. You might as well. You made it to the end of the video. You might as well share it, you know. You feel me? You might be with the bros. You might, hey bro, make sure you watch Big Mike new video. Send in the group chat. Yeah, all that. But thank y'all for just rocking with the kids, bro. Like, y'all been showing so much support on the channel, and I've been lacking. And I'm gonna pick it up on my part. I pinky promise you that. I'm gonna beat the pavement this summer. I got y'all, man. Promise that. Yeah, bro. But I'm finna actually record the story time right now, so I won't keep y'all waiting too long. But yeah, man. Big Mike crew. We out. Hey.